They'll be facing Powerhouse. These two guys will rumble in the heavyweight division, and as you know, one punch can change everything.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to
Yeah, 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 yeah. Salute, 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 saludos. What's going on? I had to, for people that was here before, I got to do this again, this fight. Got to spin it back.
From the United States of America.
As you know, Bane and Bruce Wayne has had many of scuffle. Yeah. Salute to the chat. I didn't record this fight. I recorded. Well, I think I deleted the fight when I was editing videos. Either way, this fight is gone, so I had to redo it again. So you're gonna spin back for the first fight. Bruce Wayne, Batman versus Bane. And the only way you can see that fight is on the live. I think that was yesterday, or it was a Friday Night Fade action. So I didn't. I usually like to, as I'm getting better with this, I clip the lives, put those up, and then I have other fights that I make up, or then I have my fighting online stuff, because there's a lot of fights. When I started this, and I wasn't aware of how to use the console correctly and da. Another digital panhandler. Who are you talking about? I don't know. Because I only got 188 subscribers. I'm an independent contractor, and I have a job. So, independent contractor alone. But why don't you sub up if you want to stop in and spread more joyous opinions? And it's welcomed here. But what I was saying was that man, you already know. I don't. That's how I like it though. I like it. I like when people stop in, because I mean I'm about to blow up. How I'm panhandling if I'm giving a panhandler sits and begs and gives you nothing. Obviously, I know you have not been here, because first of all, I give you something, not just detailed conversation and esoteric information and bars when you're in this location. Go to someone else's channel that can, that you consider that's not a panhandler on YouTube. And within this realm of fighting, and see if you can find Bane and Bruce Wayne fighting each other. That's what I bring. I'm not panhandling anything. So you understand what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna get an emotional reaction here. It's really, I don't, the one person that made me have to step out of the box can and always will be dealt with, because I've handed out what you know as wrenches. I've nicknamed them blicks. And as you probably already know, you've been put in the dunce quarter. And I got people here to handle my light work, so to speak, man. So thank you though. But yeah, that Clarissa Shields and Remy Ma fight, my goofy ass, I didn't know how to clip and edit at that time correctly. And that's the only way you go see that fight. And that's how I remake Remy Ma, and I don't feel like doing that right now. Yeah, they got the Smithsons and they know how to use them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. Gotta excuse me, man. This time change is killing me, bro. Especially I was putting in some work yesterday. Y'all work, what do you? This time change is killing me. Today it is. I don't want to say it's killing me, but it's chapter brother energy, but no monkey don't stop no gorilla. Sure. Let's keep it going, bro. But I like that though, Tiger. You know what I'm saying? Because before, It's just y'all in here. You see what I'm saying? It was just y'all in here. Man, that person came in. You got to understand, that person came in here at the beginning of the show to say something crazy. You know? You got to love it. You got to love it. I mean, I'm not LeBron. And not bragging or boasting, because once again I gotta right, that means we're getting around. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm segueing into. Not bragging or boasting, but as far as I know, because I am, I'm slow fat. As far as I know, on the Instagram, thank you. Yeah, it's expanding. It's getting out there. Because when you get them haters to come in and just talk crazy, that's it, man. Y'all are welcome, man. Y'all are welcome. And just, Trump over here. You better watch what you say. You better watch. When you're talking to Circle Game, you should watch your mouth. But yeah, I didn't know how to edit correctly with Woo, so unless I remake Remy Ma and, she won't be coming back, so on and so forth. And what I did, we go reminding, I got to go back into the computer. What I was saying is that as far as we were segueing into spanning and the reach. So as far as I know, like I said, I'm not LeBron. I ain't going to force my son in the league, and I'm not going to stray from criticism and have emotional. I'm not going to walk up on Stephen A. Smith. If I got a problem, I would call him. And I say that to say this about Mr. LeBron and Instagram. From what I'm knowing, Tiger, please correct me, but from what I know, on Instagram, people cannot receive your message unless they have already accepted a message from you, right? So I, as you know, daily when I do the show, I send out messages to everyone that I have on my Instagram. And this is a shameless name drop. So let the haters hate after this one. So Mr. LeBron Ramon James at first had blocked me for a minute. Because I follow him when I first got on Instagram about 2-3 years ago. And I still was cool with this dude, how he move around as a basketball player. So, that's when I was doing, Tyke, I was doing at the round table, brother. He blocked that. Understandable. Pivot the channel, come back some years later. Yeah, that's what I see with it. It says this person cannot receive that joint. You can't send no person this message because they have not accepted a message from you. They didn't accept, you got to, And so either way, I know I was getting blocked. So it says can't, you can send it, and then it says can't send because this person ain't following you, or they ain't this. There's something you not them to them, you not it. And I was not it for a very long time. And pivot the channel, come back, whoopty woo, whoopty wop, whoopty wop, whoopty woo. Himself and other people of stature, whose name I won't mention because they still, I guess, rich people watch YouTube. They sit in their house and watch the TV. But Mr. Ramon, I think he checked me out one time. He had to because when I started doing the Creative Fighter Boxing show, especially when I did the fight with him versus Dwight Howard, him versus Kobe. You understand what I'm saying? I was not blocked. When I did the basketball series, Jordan versus Ali, all that, when I did the basketball series, I was not blocked. This was about 2 months ago. I was not blocked at all. Bruce Lee versus whatever I was doing that week, that month, I was not blocked. Right? Okay. Now, from what I know, since I pivoted the show, I haven't said nothing of, well, I'll probably talk about the Lakers or something like that, but, I don't, and I always say that, so I said stuff. I always say that, Bronny, just let that, that's what it is. I always say, let that boy play video games. So I know what got me blocked. There it is. And that's the end of the story. Because now when I send a message, the link's out for the last 2 weeks, I guess He was like, "Oh, that I'm about to put up on Stephen A. Smith. Block you. You know what I'm saying? He's pressing his phone off. He blocked. Take that, segregate. Now I'm going to put up on Stephen A. Smith in front of millions of people when nothing's going to happen. And with myself and everyone, and I cannot, everyone else that is a way higher level, not a panhandler, YouTuber like myself. But what the hive mind is saying throughout the matrix is, sir, we're not talking about your son. We're just talking, you first you say he a kid, we ain't saying that. Now you say he a grown man, he don't care. So now we talk about another grown man that has your name. And his skill is not up to par to be in the league the way you forced him in and had other people that should have been there moved around. As you always do, have people moved around. Okay? And yes, he has gone to the G League, what people thought he should have did from the beginning, Mr. James, and craft and work with people better than or within the same skill set, because he seems to be intimidated or not wanting to disappoint his father. The pressure of not wanting to disappoint his father seems to be wearing on him when he first got into the league. From the research that I have researched, the information that I have researched, he has been doing better. I think he's averaging almost 20 to 25 within the G League, where he should be at this point. That's what myself and higher YouTubers and anybody that common sense is common sense and that watch basketball for a period of time to see greatness consistently is thinking. That's all people are saying. And me sharing those same thoughts, you know, got me blocked on the Instagram. So if that, I say that to say this, and we'll cross the street and end it there. We walk in the building. If that man would block me, my little 100 just got 188 subscriber. You understand? You gotta understand how petty that dude is. And there's other people that I never thought they first had me blocked too, but they rocking with us every day, and we be coming on the same time as far as where they at on the Earth plane time district. You know what I mean? So shout out to them. And I don't want to say nothing because you capping, you try to blow your channel up. That's why I explain and ask someone that I know knows the metrics and inner workings of Instagram better than myself. All I can tell you is what happens when I press the button to send it to certain people. And I press the button to send to certain people, and it accepts it. I press the button to send it to other people, and it says you can't accept. It can't send. It won't even send it. And then after a while, because I just press down the line on my Instagram. There's so much people. I wish they had an all box where I could just hit everybody and just, you know. But it's whatever. This is what I signed up for, so I got to do that. The tedious things, you know what I mean? And but in doing that, that's where, even though it's, you know, you got to keep doing it over and over. A word with an M that's in my brain can't get it off of my tongue at the time, but it means repetitive. And doing that, I'm looking like, oh wow, like I didn't know until YouTube showed me that my Michael J. White video got 4,300 views. I didn't know. Like, oh wow. You understand? Because it don't add up to me how 4,300, 4,000 people, and tell me the time people watching this. People sit there and watch the whole video, don't subscribe. But I got to thank them for the hours. Because for the 4,300 people that maybe didn't subscribe, I got maybe 10 or 20 or 30 or 5 or 1 person that week. So all publicity, good or bad, is publicity. It's good publicity. There's really no such thing as good or bad publicity. You understand? Like, now, where the variance or variables of the virtue, good and bad, lies in publicity is if you are the caricature that is being spoken of in that publicity. Bruce Wayne with the right hook into the body, bang, bang. He's look like he's spinning it back. He said, hey, don't worry about the spin back. We'll get it back on tape. I'll whoop him again. If you talk about you now you, oh, that's bad. Ooh, that. And that's why majority of these people that cannot handle themselves, they have agents, managers that say, hey, the same thing I just said, hey, I know they're saying this now, but you handle yourself this way, you catchphrase, weather the storm, and then you come out on top. I don't know if it's real or not, but Mrs. OG just played a new R. Kelly song, talking about I'm locked up, but you know, them was my residuals. And the cadence and the octaves he was hitting, it didn't sound AI-like, so it sounded like he really is in there. And in this world where there are movies and TVs and scripts and scriptures, there was a show called Boondocks that showed that R. Kelly went through the proceedings of, she just, before I started the show, she said, is this real? You know, because I was into music, so she know I have an ear. And I must say, from what I heard, it sounds like him. It doesn't sound AI, and I am not IT tech or anything like that. So, and I know that in this world we live in, AI and technology is definitely advancing, even when I'm sleeping. So it could be, but from what I know of auto-tune and being involved in music and being in the studio and woo-woo and the crap, it doesn't sound as if it's been tampered with. So, you understand? And on the anime show Boondocks, they show that even though all of these things have been said, better yet proven, people still like free R. Kelly, free R. Kelly. So that's why I pivoted the channel.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight.
Yeah, telling you. And I mean, I know a lot of people. This shout out the Philippines, shout out the Americas, and shout out to Africa, and shout out everywhere else in the world that may not pop up as the highest rated continent and/or country that watches this show. But I say that to say this, so let's cross the street. In the Caribbean Americas, Valentine is free. Once again, I don't think I said it. I was meant to post it, but I forgot it, so I'll say it here vocally. Blessings in Transition, Coco T, 65 years old. Great reggae artist. I know him from when I was a small child. And I believe he just transitioned about a day or so. And I didn't mention it, had a lot of things running through the computer. And I didn't upload it front, meaning I forgot. But here on the reboot, I remember. So as we say here, rest in peace, Coco T. Reggae, Rastaman, good man, J.A. And also, once again, because it was late, R.I.P. Inland American, because it's all the Americans. Inland American songstress, beautiful black sister, or, you know, that's what they're going to say. The beautiful woman of color, it's American Indian sister, Angie Stone. Bless her in her transition to the spirit world. So, you know, it didn't sound like it was tampered. And on the Boondock show, people were standing there screaming, free him, free him. And the little boy Huey had to stand up and like, listen, man. Know the man can sing. I know he make great music, but you know, even with these people that I'm talking about, everything we watching now was written and shown on the cartoon. So even if he didn't rape these people and they were brought to him or they parents, you know, NDA sign him over, the man got a problem. And we need to recognize that. And full of jewels, rubies, diamond, never mind a diamond with diamonds. Rubies, topaz, emeralds, onyx. You understand? All type of jewels. And exquisite breathing stones, full of color that you've never seen. That's what that show had. And he said the man has got a problem. If we're gonna, because you know, like you said, nobody's perfect, man. And this is the you know, Huey. If you watch the show, he's the brother as a young kid. So he stand on business. He has a moral code. He's not taking the shite. He is what I'll have to use regular terms for now till we transition to the new world. He is not a ninja. He's a black person. The comedian Chris Rock and a lot of people say, and even people of the Peach Tribe. The recessive melanin tribe gene will tell you, yeah, it's a difference between so-called black people and ninjas. All cultures have ninjas. All cultures have ninjas. And I can name every last one of them. But it'll be a derogatory show of racial slurs. And that's not what we're here for. Everybody knows, whatever culture you have, I'm not this, I'm that. I'm not this, I'm that. But the word black itself has been set upon the hyper-melanated tribe of color. And sadly, myself included at one time in my life, or maybe even recently, you know, because I'm not better than anyone, we have all acted on the impulses of the stereotypes put on our mech suit colors. And with that taking place, all other tribes of other mech suit colors get to sit back and not be bruised or have their reputation tarnished as a tribe, because what they do, the same as us or the other tribe or any other tribe, is not sensationalized as much as the hyper melanated tribes, meaning tribes of darker hue, so-called black.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
So when that takes place systematically, blah, 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 racism, you know, so one person gets looked at. Let's see it like this. Okay, some people are young, they might not know this player. I know the player. Everybody thought that yo, this dude is retarded. That lady got like 8 children and a husband. Don't come in here. Don't come in here saying what you like and putting that on real woman with actual child producing heavily portals that reproduce people. Okay, because you like, you understand what I'm saying? EBT. I haven't been on welfare for years since I was a child, man. And some people need welfare. I'm telling you, this is not the spot for you, man. I'm too intelligent for you, sir. And even my ignorance is laughing at you. Dad, you calling this lady, and no disrespect to people that live alternative lifestyle, but in the defense of this young lady here, who is my moderator on my channel, she got about 50 children and a husband that she cooked for a day when he come home from work. So you gotta come better than that, Slim. I think you should leave that up there just so you can see how stupid he looks, Tiger, when people come say he called you an alternative lifestyle woman, an alternate woman. He called you bizarro woman, and you got like 35 children with one man. What is wrong with this? Yo, Tiger, I'm telling you. This is how At least I'm not. I got a lot of growing to do, or so much maturity left. But at this point, I'm winning this ignorance battle. I'm winning the F out of this in life. Cause I always had it. I used to laugh at people, but like after a certain point, like I gotta bless you. I gotta put my hands on you. But see, now the world we're internet, but we're not intertwined. Meaning you can be as close as you want to people in a virtual sense, but in the atom physical sense, you can't be next to them. So with that, it's like, oh, the teachers just see the person that defended themselves all everywhere. So they just go crazy. He can come back whenever he wanted. You could block. Listen, you could time him out. I just wanted that to be left up here because, we got damn near 50 moderators from that's day ones. That's funny. And then the new people know you up here that you got a little cute female tiger as your avatar. If you want to block it, block it. It just makes me laugh. I gave y'all the rent. You could do what you want to do. You understand what I'm saying? But I just found ignorance entertaining. I really do. People taking subs and, calling you out your name directly. I'm not going to be up here on my channel going crazy. I learned a lot from Stephen A. Smith yesterday on Gil's Arena. Sure did. That man showed me something. I said, oh, my son a Libra. And okay. And McCants is a Libra. And buddy, you get, listen, I'll get into that. I'll segue to that another time. But get upset with him for what? We know you're not a bizarro woman. He don't even know you. I would imagine your sons and daughters and your husband would know you're not a bizarro woman. Yeah. Please, no disrespect to alternate lifestyle people. I'm just trying to moderate my language as best as possible because I don't like to say what that brother just said. You understand what you said?
Nice counter. This round could go
nah, it's funny to me. Folks have done so much to me on here, threatening my kids, lying on me. And they must be asking because he looking for a new love. Facts. Like, I don't know, bro. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I know the ladies could get on your nerves, but come on, buddy. You just gonna come in here and just disrespect the ladies? like, yo, that's wild business, bro. Bruce Wayne, thank you for the spin back. He held it down like this was a recording. Thank you, Bruce. He whooped him again. It was a good fight, though.